Fellas, I'm sitting in the car, sucking down a big black cup of coffee, and it hit me like a ton of freaking bricks that, you know, for the longest period of time, I wouldn't upload videos because it had to be perfect. It had to be a PR, you know, spine busting, quadriceps engorged, you know, freaking synovial fluid exploding out of the joints. And it just hit me like a ton of freaking bricks, you know. Freaking Nike swoosh. Just do it, right? Social media. It's stupid, but it's incredible. I can just pick up this phone and we can just have a chit chat, right? I haven't done a car talk in, I don't know, what, 7, 8 years? And it doesn't make any sense. Why not, right? To just do it. So I guess the message here, I'm going to start doing this on the 365, right? The golden tidbits, the annual tidbits 365, spitting bits in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? So I want to talk about something here. I want to talk about one of the most iconic figures since the dawn of man. I'm talking about a man that some considered a giant of colossal frame. Of course, I'm referring to Abraham Lincoln. Okay, Abraham Lincoln had a quote saying, the hell did he say? No, I don't even remember it. The hell was the quote? It was like, the hell was the quote? Don't laugh, Mama. I'm fired up. I can't remember the mess. Okay, let me think of it. It's, our futures are not predetermined. Our futures are what we make it. Something like that. That might be totally freaking wrong. That might not even be from Abraham Lincoln. That might not be the quote or anything. I might have just totally missed that one on every account. But anyways, let's say Abraham Lincoln did say that, and let's say that's what he said word for word. That's pretty damn cool, fellas. Because the proof of the pudding is, listen, I could wake up a week from now being lean, or I could wake up a week from now being swollen and rotund. And what's the difference? It's not predetermined. I have control of that. I, can force feed myself PB&J's, fig bars, and dates and be 15 pounds heavier, in a month or so. Or I can, have a lean cuisine, okay? That's not really a thing anymore, but you get what I'm saying, a lean cuisine, right? And have a more dense, striated physique. So that's really, if you can do that with your freaking body, you have control of your body, the organism that which you have at hand, then who's to say, why can't you do that with any other factor in your life? Okay? And I want to circle back here that I'm talking about with the freaking social media, right? For the longest time I've been in my head of like, I can't spit out content at you guys unless it's do or die, single rep max, or freaking groundbreaking, colossal, visionary, clairvoyant like footage or freaking gospel. But it's not true. You just freaking do it. So anything in your life, you just freaking do it, and that's what gets you somewhere, okay? If we're going to talk about today's circumstances, right? I want to talk about me and talk about where I am right now and WWE and all that kind of stuff. In college wrestling, it was 2010, and my assistant coach, Jared Frayer, had a college roommate at the time, or when he was a wrestler, and his roommate went on to do big things in WWE. So when he was my coach, he said, oh man, like, you should try for WWE. You might do great. You can make a, big name for yourself, make a ton of money, whatever. And that was in 2010. Okay. And I thought to myself, I was like, oh, yeah, that could be pretty damn cool. I should do that. Yeah. Why wouldn't I? I got this wrestling pedigree. Why not? Right? Well, 2011 rolls around, 2012, 2013, always in my mind, it's like, I should do that. Why do, but I just, one thing or another. Not until 2017, right? Me and my wife have a 2-year-old at this point, right? I'm doing just personal training and stuff. We're just strapped for cash, living paycheck to paycheck. And I just, it's like, what the hell am I doing? Why don't I just try out for WWE? What's holding me back from doing this? So of course, I quit my job just to put it all on the line. So I was unemployed at that point. You can say, oh, you're a terrible father. But I disagree, because I put it all on the line so that when I went into that tryout, I was desperate, right? That I wouldn't hold anything back, because this was freaking do or die, right? This was, I quit my job. I'm going to go to this tryout. Am I going to come back unsuccessful when I have a child to feed, right? So I gave it my all, right? I went in there and just brought as much energy and passion and enthusiasm as I can, and it worked out. So what the hell took me 7 years to get up to that point, right? Just do it, basically. And again, it's freaking Abe Lincoln, right? Our futures aren't predetermined. We grasp this. We have the freaking steering wheel. Just take it wherever you want to go, but you got to go there, right? So I think you're going to see in the next weeks and months how, for once in my freaking life, other than that story I just told, because I've had big visions and big plans and just so much more I wanted to do, but for some reason, just not pulling the trigger. But always think of the freaking, the 7-foot tall giant, Abraham Lincoln, right? And that's changing my perspective moving forward. You bet your ass, I'm just going to do it, okay? Mr. Spontaneity, that's what you're going to call me moving forward, all right? So Mr. Spontaneity signing out.